1988 Topps Super Jumbo Pack. 90 cards plus one special glossy rookie. We just did a 1987 Topps Super Jumbo Pack. Be sure to check out that video. You got 100 cards and a glossy rookie. So 10 less cards in 88. It's not the price I paid. It's an original sticker, but man, can you imagine 3 for $5? I mean, I know 88 Topps doesn't go for much. There's actually, if anybody's interested in getting these, eBay's got a lot of great offers. I think somebody is selling a bunch of these. I want to say 20, 25 for less than 100, maybe even less than 50. These are really inexpensive to get. But anyways, let's get going. Now in the 87 video, there were two cards that were possibly errors. I didn't bring my error card notes with me, but I looked at them after the fact. And I know the Don Mattingly All-Star was a corrected version. The Ray Soft card, I think, was the corrected version as well. But I brought my notes today for the 88, so we'll see if we get anything. Gum's looking good. Thankfully, no gum residue, just a little bit of dust. Start out. Philadelphia Phillies leaders. He looks familiar, but I can't place the name. Maybe Mike Schmidt. Possibly. Here's Ken Griffey Sr. Willie Hernandez. This is my favorite set. John Franco. Ross Jones. Here is the Chicago Cubs leaders. Not sure who those two are. Tony Phillips. Bill Gullickson. Rick Manning. Joe Niekro. Jerry Brown. Gerald Perry. Denny Martinez. Chuck Finley. Sid Bream. Steve Crawford. Joe Johnson. Jim Morrison. Paul Assenmacher. Bill Wilkinson. Gerald Young. Elvin Davis. Manager of the Milwaukee Brewers at the time, Tom Troublehorn. There is John Moses. Terry Francona. Benny Santiago. Got a subscriber on the channel that loves him, so we'll put him up there. Rich Gedman. He was a good player too. Dan Schatzeder. Larry Parrish. Dave Bergman. Manager of the Philadelphia Phillies at the time, Lee Alia. Back around, we've got Scott Bradley, Dave Meads, Chris Bosio, Ice the Hawk, Andre Dawson. Is he going to be a 100 card? He is, card number 500. So that's going to put him at 10 cents. Made the Hall of Fame in 2010. So very good on Andre Dawson, the Hawk. We'll put him up there, front and center. National League All-Star card of Tim Willick. Got Bud Black. Terry Pendleton. Ken Oberkfell. Kurt Young. Glenn Hubbard. Manager of the Cleveland Indians at the time, Doc Edwards. Bill Duran. Jeffrey Leonard. All-Star American League card of Jimmy Key, Dwight Evans, and Juan Samuel. Very good. Now, we've pulled a couple of Don Mattingly cards, number 300, recently. But looking at my lists, I've only pulled one Alan Trammell. He's my favorite player. Only pulled one in any of the 88 packs, and what I did with that one is I used it to put up on I've got a frame that holds probably about a dozen or so cards, and I have one of just Alan Trammell, and I replaced the 88 Topps, which was not in mint condition. It was a little bit ratty, not too bad, but I replaced that card I pulled and put it in there. So I don't have any Alan Trammell cards in any of my complete sets yet, so still holding out. See if maybe we can't get lucky. 1988 Topps, 87 Glossies rookie card, and this pack goes to Ellis Burks. Very nice on that, we'll take it. And that's going to be a double asterisk version or variation, so good deal. We'll take that Ellis Burks. And let me see, I've got, $2. I'm sorry, $1. $1 on the glossy rookies of Ellis Burks. So good deal on that. All right, we picked up Craig Reynolds, Stan Jefferson, and he actually has an, I wouldn't say quite an error card, but a couple variations in the 89 Topps set. He does, so we'll have to see if we can't pull that card. One of them, there's a pink triangle in the corner. That's the original version, or the error. The other two are a violet and a purple triangle, as Topps attempts to cover it. All right, Jay Aldrich, Tommy Henzo, Jeff Russell, the Kansas City Royals leaders with George Brett and Brett Saberhagen. Put him up there, good players. Dave Righetti, phenomenal pitcher. We'll give him some love today. Jack Howell, manager of the Oakland Athletics at the time. Tony La Russa, we'll give him some love. Bob James, he was a phenomenal manager. Lonnie Smith, John Tudor, that should be, card number 792, the last card in the set. Bobby Thigpen, Kent Herpich, Chris Brown, Mike Scott, another phenomenal pitcher. We'll put him over here. Jeff Robinson, Joaquin Andujar, Frank White, Joel Davis, Kevin Gross, Brian Downing, manager of the New York Yankees at the time, Lou Piniella. Phenomenal manager. We'll put him up there. Not sure if he passed away or not. If he did, rest in peace. If not, that's cool too. Got Tony Fernandez, Jeff Reed, Mark Davis, Kurt Stillwell, Ken Gerhart, Jim Gantner, American League All-Star card of George Bell, big fan of George Bell, Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry, phenomenal pitcher. We'll put him over here on the pitcher stand. Keith Atherton, Scott McGregor, Jamie Moyer, nice. Oakland Athletics leaders with Mark McGwire and Jose Canseco. Phenomenal card there. Doug Trebek, Wade Boggs. Very nice. That should be card 200. It is, and according to the list, it's going to be worth 15 cents. Made the Hall of Fame in 2005, so good deal on that. And prayers go out to him. He's beaten cancer, and so we're real happy about that. Got John Farrell, Manny Lee, Kelly Gruber, Terry McGriff, Jesse Barfield, Gary Ridas, Jim Pankovitz, Tom Herr, Pete Encavaglia, and finally Charlie O'Brien. So no card number 320, Alan Trammell. What we did pick up is manager Lou Piniella. Picked up the Kansas City Royals leaders with Brett Saberhagen and George Brett. Subscriber favorite Benny Santiago. He was a good player. Over here we've got card number 200 of Wade Boggs. Picked up Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry. Mike Scott, phenomenal pitcher. Dave Righetti, phenomenal pitcher. And the Hawk, Andre Dawson, card number 500. Center stage, the Oakland Athletics leaders with Mark McGwire and the GOAT, Jose Canseco, American League All-Star of George Bell, manager of the Oakland Athletics at the time, Tony La Russa. And there is our glossy rookies card of Ellis Burks, worth $1. Oh, we didn't lose any cards that time. Very nice. Let's double check that. Look at these corners. Corners looking great, y'all. All right, folks, there you have it. 1988 Topps 90 plus 1 card super jumbo pack. Thanks for watching, y'all. Stay safe.